So like I was saying before, traditionally, entrepreneurship has been something that people do on the job. Okay. People learn to be entrepreneurs on the job.
Yes.
Now you are teaching entrepreneurship.
Right.
Right. So for me, how effective is teaching opposed to learning it on the job, not in the classroom like yours?
All right. So let me start by saying many of us frequently fall into the trap of one or the other.
Yeah. Okay.
How about both?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, both.
Okay. Because so I'll tell you how I teach it.
Okay.
I have 3 fundamental sections of my course.
Yeah.
Okay? The first is where we get to establish, because you see, if you understand entrepreneurship as just business, you'll end up being a business owner rather than an entrepreneur. And I've just made it clear, told you the difference.
Yeah.
Second is, once you've understood that entrepreneurship is about problem solving, I've already cued your mindset. Okay. So you understand the basic concepts. And then I've told you there are 3 main components. How do you distinguish an entrepreneur from a business owner? 1 is the person providing a solution. 2, person commercializing. Okay, so commercialization is what entrepreneurs and business owners have in common.
Yeah.
Now, continuous improvement is more in the purview of the entrepreneur. Okay. The business owner is more to do with what next is selling. This improvement mindset. Okay, good. So those are the 3 things you look out for to see if someone is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Now, once you've understood, and then we'll look at the entrepreneurial process, how do you go about understanding entrepreneurship? We then we look at growth factors. Okay, what is it that? So it's one thing to have a great product, but remember, the minute people begin to demand your product, you're going to need help to be able to produce enough for people who are interested in buying from you, which means you're going to need to employ people. That automatically makes you a leader, a team leader.
Yeah.
So then that automatically means that you have to also bring in resources. You now need inventory. So supply chain management. You now need to think about packaging. You now need to think about
marketing, all that.
Marketing, distribution, and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So to do all of this effectively, you have to be able to manage both resources and a team, which means you have to also now know management. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, we first of all understand the process, the different things about management, the aspects of management. So first of all, is entrepreneurial orientation, and then business management. And then we also get them to get their hands dirty. They actually have to start a business in my course.
Okay. Very good.
And then I also invite, and we also go on the company visits to go and see what entrepreneurs are doing on site. Then I also bring in entrepreneurs to class to share their experiences. How did they start? What mistakes did they make? And I give very practical assignments. But I also believe in apprenticeship.
Okay.
However, so what learning by doing is irreplaceable.
Okay.
Into my class, I can tell you, I bake very well, I cook very well, and I can tell you how to make jollof rice, so I can tell you how to bake a cake. And it will sound really easy because when you know how to do something very well, you're usually very good at explaining it. And it will sound easy peasy. But if you go home and try to do it yourself, your outcome will be different. Why? Because the nuances are taken for granted and I haven't mentioned to you. Okay, so for example, if you're baking, the way you stir the mixture matters.
Yeah.
The way you add the ingredients also matters. The sequence also matters. Okay, so for you to bake a good cake, I'll first of all explain to you what the process is like, and then invite you to the kitchen with me to watch me bake and bake along with me at least once or twice.
Yeah. Before
I say to you, okay, now bake the cake.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's the same way you can't learn to ride a bicycle by just watching a movie or a video about out there. But clearly, the video you have seen will help you when you're out there trying to make your first attempt at riding a bicycle or drive a car.
Yeah.
Okay. So I won't say the classroom experience is useless.
Okay.
It is
definitely.
Yes, but you see. So I don't give exams, for instance. I give you assignments that make you get your hands dirty. So one of my assignments is start a business. And the other assignment is go and interview an entrepreneur. Find out how he started. Find out what mistakes he made, what he did right. ask him for his learning points, and then you give him your suggestions as to how he can improve, given what he learned in class about managing a business and managing people and managing inventory and the importance of branding, etc., etc.
Right.
So it's a full package. Okay, so I would say to you that apprenticeship is a very important component of entrepreneurial learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this course, is it a full course or just a section of a bigger course like business?
So, yeah, so the MBA program. So
okay, it's a big okay.
Yeah, so we have the MBA program, for example, and we also have executive programs. But in recent times, I have started a full-blown entrepreneurship course. So
four-year program.
No. It's a 1-year program.
Okay.
For existing entrepreneurs to really strengthen their skills.
Okay.
Because I found out that most people go into business doing what they can. They succeed, but they cannot be sustainable, which is why you can hardly find African businesses that are 100 years old. So you find that there's some things that African businesses do better than the Western world. So for example, the success rate of entrepreneurs who go through apprenticeship is way higher, which is why I smile when I hear the GDP of Africa, because I smile because what they call the GDP of Africa is totally an erroneous figure. Reason being that in Africa and most developing countries, well, Africa is a continent. Well, let me say Nigeria, for example. Informal market, Nigeria is the biggest economy in Africa. Informal markets is almost as big as the formal markets. I think statistics say about 49%, while the formal market is 50% or vice versa. Now, the reason why some markets are called informal is because it cannot be measured. And you and I know that our Igbo brothers make a whole ton of money. They make a lot more money than people like us who are professors or whatever. So but because they play in the informal sector, many times you can't capture the wealth that they create.
That's true.
So you only and if your mechanisms of measuring GDP can only capture the formal sector, and I have told you that the formal sector and the informal sector are like half and half. It means that whatever is captured as Nigeria's GDP is actually half of Nigeria's GDP.
Okay, that's true. Now, you raise the point. The formal and informal sectors.
But I'm going somewhere.
Go on then. Go on.
So I'm trying to answer the question about how successful people are. So what I'm trying to say to you is that our because I've actually had these both players in the classroom. And I've seen that the challenge, so the informal sector people don't have a challenge of, success. So I told that, statistics have told us that in the formal sector, most businesses die within the first 3 to 5 years. And of the 80% die within 3 to 5 years. And of the 20% that survive in the next 3 years, they will also die. But the story is different in the informal sector where they learn through apprenticeship. Because they spend about 6 to 8 years on apprenticeship. By the time they get their freedom, which includes being set up by their master,
by their bosses,
by their bosses, you find that these people are already experts in the field. They already know the market. And so their success rate, and I've done an empirical study on this, is
it's a lot higher.
5 to 80%. I actually have figures for it. Based on empirical
good.
So you find that it's a flip. While this failure rate is growing in the formal sector, where they just do mainly classroom learning and tell you go and write a business plan and then we'll give you money. So failure rate in that sector has gone from 75 to 80%. Today is 90%. For the entrepreneurs who are doing, as you were saying initially, the on-the-job learning, their failure rate is minimal. In fact, failure rate is only due to personal irresponsibility. So for the ones who, instead of learning, steal or behave irresponsibly, start and then are sent away, they are the ones who fail. But the ones who do the apprenticeship as they were meant to do it, and they do it well and they serve well, it's usually 100% success. The reason why I said 75 to 80% is because you have a 20% delinquency rate. That's why they fail, because they're delinquent during the apprenticeship tenure. Period. So the other ones who only do classroom learning,